Hi everyone, welcome back. Dave here. Today we are going to be making banana nut bread, and it's a recipe that I got from one of my mom's cooking books from Labrador. So I've used this recipe for banana nut bread for a few years now, quite a few years, and it is delicious. Let me tell you, it's fluffy, it's moist, it doesn't dry out, and it's simple to make. So stay tuned. I'm going to go through all the ingredients and how to. We're going to make this banana nut bread and share with you the results, and hope you can follow along. Stay tuned. So for the banana nut bread recipe, for making one loaf, we want 2.5 cups of flour, 1 cup of sugar, 3.5 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, 3 tablespoons of vegetable or olive oil. You can also use butter as a substitute. 1.25 cups of milk, 1 egg, and 1 cup of finely chopped nuts of your choice. You can. Tonight I'm using pecans. Walnut is another good one. And just for those out there that are looking to make just a banana bread, excluding the nuts, all we do is decrease the milk to 3/4 of a cup rather than 1.25 cups. So right now I've got my oven preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm going to be greasing and flouring both loaf pans. I'm making a double batch tonight. So we measure all the ingredients into a large mixing bowl, and we beat on medium speed with the mixer for approximately 30 seconds. We pour into the pan, bake for 55 to 75 minutes, all according to your oven. So I do recommend keeping an eye on the banana bread while it's baking. Check it after 55 minutes. You can use a cake tester, make sure that it's cooked thoroughly. If it's cooked after 55, by all means remove and let them cool down on the pan, on the counter. So what we want to do basically is ensure that when we're mixing all the ingredients for that 30 seconds, we're scraping all the sides and the bottom of the bowl constantly. We don't want to over mix the ingredients. It's important after 1/2 minute, it's important to turn the mixer off, pour it into our baking dish, and like I say, the bread pan. I prefer to use the glass Pyrex dishes. Here, where I'm using a gas oven, it turns out much better. So as you can see, the bananas here, I was gone away, unfortunately, due to some personal reasons. I left my off-grid cabin here, and the bananas that I left behind, I forgot to take them with me. You can see they're now over-ripened, so they're ready to go. So stay tuned. So with your well-ripened or over-ripened bananas, you want to mix them well, mash them up well before you add all the ingredients together. And general rule of thumb with one single loaf of banana bread is 3 large or 3 medium-sized bananas. So here I had 5, and I'm pretty sure I'll have enough to make 2 loaves. I would recommend, if you're making a double batch, measure out the ingredients in separate bowls. It makes it a lot easier and makes it a lot more consistent. So, and there you can see. So there you have it, folks. We're now ready to take our mixed ingredients, pour it into our well greased and floured bread pan, and we're going to dump it in and we're going to place in the oven. So stay tuned. There's the consistency that I was talking about earlier when you mix in separate bowls. And this is a large bowl, by the way, as you can see. And banana bread, it can be made like banana nut bread like I'm making now. You can also add wild berries like I like to do. Blueberries are really good in banana bread. They add some nice flavor. I've also made it with lingonberry, which is what's commonly known as partridge berries here. That's pretty good. There's separate recipes though for different types of wild berries that you decide to use, obviously due to the sweetness of the berries. So future videos, if you guys want to see, I'll make one with using some wild berries. These loaves are going to go in the oven now on 350. We're going to keep an eye on them. Stay tuned. There you have it. Next, we'll show you the finished product.